Hey, all you zealots and zerglings out there. It's time for game 4 of my qualifying set of 5. I am on well, as you can see, my opponent is Savage Dave, the Red Terran, who spawned just across from me. So that'll be a quick scouting distance. And I am the Blue Zerg. Did I mention the map is Metalopolis? And Savage Dave wants me to take it easy on him. Kind of rolling my eyes there because, you know, for all I know, he's really, really good, and he's just like, oh, we'll just, you know, get him to put it into first gear, and then I'll just roll him over. Who knows? People would do that sort of thing. So maybe I'm not going to go completely hardcore, but I am not going to be easy on him either. Now, if you're keeping score here, my current record is 2-1 in the qualifiers. And this is only the third time I think I've been on Metalopolis. Every time I've been against a Terran, every time I've lost. I'd also like to note that every time it was like not mass battle cruisers. So just throwing that out there. Oh, and I think, yeah, I saw his base out there, so I'm pulling my drone off of his scouting duties and sending him all over the Terran base. And he's throwing down a gas. Terrans like to get their gas before they get their barracks. I, however, am getting my spawning pool because I like to have units. And now I'm going to get my gas. And in comes my scout. And just in case, I got an overlord hiding back here in the steam vents, just in case I needs him. And now we're finally getting his barracks up. So I'm kind of thinking, well, don't know how much longer this drone's going to live, but we'll just keep him running around like a madman. And since I know he's just putting up a barracks, I'm going for expand. What are you doing? Apparently he saw my drone running mercilessly back and forth across his base. So a little friendly banter. His barracks is finally done. Looks like I'm adding a few more rally points to my scouting drone. And not producing anything yet. Check the income tab. Yeah, about equal. APM, ooh, 11. I don't think I've ever seen it that low. I don't usually look at this stat, but 11 is pretty low. First we say hi, and then to war, if there's time. So what have I got going here? I got some Zerglings out. Nothing too offensive because I know he's not producing any units. None whatsoever. And putting down a second barracks, so I knew I was pretty safe to macro hard. Even these Zerglings are probably too many. My expansion is up. My SCV is still patrolling hard. Asking my age. It's not like against the rules or something. So I'm old as dirt. He's nearly there. So we're just all people that are too old to be playing this game. Kind of a slow-moving phase, which is what's going to happen when you're macroing and your opponent isn't doing a darned thing. So I apologize for the TDM. Let's speed this up a little bit. Ooh, pooping out a creep tumor, getting up my lair. Not really doing much of this base yet. Need to get on that. Ah, got a queen out though. Still my opponent not producing any units. Oh, and finally, drops a reactor, and we're going to get a couple of Marines. So that my drone does not just keep wandering around his base aimlessly. Check the income tab. Still about equal. I don't have enough on this base yet. Oh, looks like I'm finally starting to saturate it. But I see he's got units coming. In fact, did he take out? Check out units. Yeah, he did take out my drone. So I'm like, fine, if that's the way you're going to be. How about some Zergling in your eye? Let's see if your 2 Marines can handle that. That will eventually have stim. Oh, and I'm getting an Evo chamber. And he's getting an engineering bay. Did he see an Overlord? Is he putting up missile turrets? My Overlord's hiding in the steam, and now I'm sitting out here in his natural, just waiting for my moment. With my little speedlings and their little speed wings. I need to get those to make them fly. Up the ramp I go. And into the mineral line. And we got 2 Marines and a Marauder here to stop me, if they can. Check out that unit's lost tab. Gone a little bit more in my favor now, hasn't it? Maybe you won't be criticizing me next time I lose a drone. Oh, you know you were. I heard you out there. And up goes the command center. That just gives me other juicy targets. Oh, and this thing has got researching. Oh, he's not going to get that researching out, is he? Oh, and the researching's done. And that Marauder's done. The Zerglings are just going to wreak havoc on his base. And meanwhile... Oh, I'm not doing anything right now. Yeah, once again, my macro is just saying hi a little more physically this time. He may not have been happy with me at this point, but then again, who's happy to see a bunch of Zerglings in their base? I'm happy to see Zerglings in another person's base, however. I guess maybe I thought it was done, so I'm not building anything, and their engineering base gone. And away go his buildings, off to find their fortune. Oh, he's got a lot of resources left over too, so I'm just as bad as his macro is. But I see he's got a barracks coming this way, and I bring both my queens in, because right now I have no anti-air. No unky air either. Okay. Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to liven up the mood, because this game's not all that thrilling, I know. Oh, but the barracks gets away. They're tough little buildings. And it's only 2 queens, and they only do 9 damage per shot, but they shoot pretty fast. Well, it looks like his barracks found a new home. We check. Oh, and he's already producing Marines out of it. Well, that's certainly new. Producing units. Who'd have thunk it? And how my Zerglings are gonna... Oh, hey, look, we found ourselves a barracks we can follow. He's like, oh, he's probably sending it over here and realized that would be a really bad idea. But now I'm producing Hydralisks to go hunt down all these buildings flying everywhere. He's trying to fly around his command center so I don't see it. I know, I've done the same thing with my Terran buildings. Look at them Zerglings. They are hungry for some barracks meat. Or barracks Neo Steel, or whatever they build here. And he's gonna find him some creep. And some Hydralisks. But he's found a new home here at this little corner expansion. Pumping out some Marines. He's desperately trying to keep this barracks away from my Hydralisks. Has he found a nice soft spot here in the middle? Nope. Oh, and it's on fire now. I have a little chance he's going to get an SCV out there in time to save it. Strike that. 0 chance. Oh, it doesn't even have a chance to... Oh, and look at the piece goes tumbling down whatever is down that deep, deep hole. I have no idea. But I know he's still got buildings hiding around. And I suppose I could have sent my units around to hunt it down. But I'm thinking, you know... He's got really nothing left. I am way ahead of him. I'm just taking the high yield expansion. So I'm feeling pretty good. Let's just macro up a bit more. Get an even more sizable force. Get a little practice with that. Get my Zerg missile attack 1. Oh, are you going to bunker in? He's probably expecting Zerglings knocking on his door any minute. Now let's check the units lost. Considerably unbalanced. There, I'd say. Considerably one-sided. And desperately trying to get up supply depots because he is supply blocked. So let's see, I'm getting my hatchery, another hydroless. Yeah, getting an infestation pit. And I wasn't just getting a little bit of everything. I'm just trying to move forward in my tech tree. I knew he was out there somewhere, and I knew I would find him eventually. And my high yield's up. Got this whole corner here nicely covered with creep. But nothing too exciting right now. So as I mentioned earlier in this game, I am currently 2-1 in the qualifying match of 5, best of 5. I was kind of hoping to at least hit gold level. I felt that would probably be a nice middle. I don't really know what the skill levels are at the different levels, but I heard someone say that even like platinum level is like for mediocre players. I hope that's not true. So it's like a diamond or bust. I don't know if I'm a diamond level player. Oh, and my army's hunting him down. I know he's out there somewhere. So is he rebuilding his base? Or is he just hiding his buildings and forcing me to take them down? Which, if he's hiding around here, could require some air, which I don't think I'm producing air yet. I am producing a hive, though. Hive's not really going to help me find him. Well, he's not here. So yeah, this is a pretty slow part of the game. As I could have hunted him aggressively. I guess this was part of my, well, he asked me to go easy on him, so I'll go easy now. But my units, my army's getting closer. He's not at this starting point. But he is bunkered in. Oops. Close down production tab. He's not producing much. Oh, but he's run out. He's used up all his resources, so he used all his resources rebuilding and actually getting an army. But I am looking for him, and he didn't go back and take his main again. My overseers check that out, and the infantry is just sitting here. Oh, we have production activity over here. We have a supply depot. We also have an overseer that is about to find Savage Dave. And there he is. Oh, and he's going to take my overseer. I don't think my infantry is going to like that. No, they're not going to like that one bit. And those Zerglings are going to go right to work on the bunker, and then here come the Hydralisks. And I have way too many forces left. I don't think he's going to stop this. So it looks like I'm going to go to 3-1 in my ladder qualifiers. So I was feeling pretty good. This day was going pretty well for me. Made up for my first horrible mistake. And apparently he is very upset that I did not go easy on him. But hey, that's why they play the game. If you didn't want that to happen, probably should have stayed in the practice league. Unless he used up all his practice games. I don't know. But I'm 3-1 and moving on to game 5.